test. My name is Bridget. I'm your therapist. How are you doing today?
I'm good.
Good. Okay, today we're going to be going through some special tests of the upper extremity. Have you ever had any injuries to your upper extremity? Any pain with your arm right now?
No.
Okay. I'm going to explain each test as we go through it, but at any time if you have any pain, any discomfort, I just want you to let me know, okay?
Okay.
Does that sound good?
Great.
All right, you can go ahead and lie down.
Thank you.
So the first test that we're going to do is an apprehension and relocation test for your shoulder. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put your shoulder in this position, and I want you to let me know if you have any pain, okay? This is going to test for instability, and it's positive if when I apply a force to the front of your arm, if your pain goes away, okay? All right, so I'm just going to move your arm into a position. Just relax, okay? Any pain? Okay. Stay relaxed. Any pain or any pain relief? Okay, you're good. So the next test we're going to do is called the crank test. This is a test for labral tears. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put your arm into a position and I'm going to start to rotate it back and forth. I just want you to let me know if you feel any pain, and it's positive if we hear a click when I begin to rotate it, okay?
Gotcha.
All right. You have any pain? This next test that we're going to do is called the speed test. This is also a test for labral tears, and it's positive if you have any pain right here in the upper part of your arm, okay? What I want you to do is I just want you to go ahead and raise this arm to the level of your shoulder. All right, can you turn your palm over up towards the ceiling? All right, good. Hold that right there and don't let me press you down, okay? Do you have any pain? All right, good. So the next test we're going to be doing is called Yergeson's test, and this is also a test for labral tears. And what I want you to do is when we do the test, I want you to just tell me if you have any pain right here, okay? All right, you can go ahead and bend your elbow like this. Okay, I'm going to do like a handshake. And I'm going to try to turn your hand over this way, and I want you to resist me and don't let me turn it over, okay? All right. Have any pain? All right. Okay, so this next test is called the biceps load test, and this is also a test for labral tears. At any point in time, if you have any pain, just let me know, okay? A positive test is when it's painful. Okay, I want you to try to take your palm to the top of your shoulder, and don't let me straighten your arm, okay? All right, go ahead and try. Have any pain?
No.
As the next test we're going to be doing is called the near test, and this is a test for subacromial impingement. I'm just going to raise your arm, and I want you to let me know if you have any pain in the top of your shoulder, okay? That would be a positive sign. So I'm just going to raise your arm. Have any pain? All right. The next test we're going to do is called the lift-off test, and this is a test for also for subacromial impingement. What I'm going to do is I'm going to have you place this hand just like this on your buttocks, and I'm going to get you to lift it off against my resistance. And a positive sign for this test is if you have weakness with this motion, okay?
Okay.
All right, so you can go ahead and put your hand tight. All right, good. And I want you to lift off. All right, good. As the next test we're going to be doing is called the Yoakum test, and this is also a test for subacromial impingement. That's positive if you have any pain with it, okay? All right, I just want you to go ahead and take this right hand and put it on top of your left shoulder. And I just want you to lift up just like that. All right, do you have any pain? Okay. All right, the next test we're going to do is called the lateral jobe test, and this is a test testing for tears of your supraspinatus muscle and your infraspinatus muscle, so your rotator cuff. I'm just going to put your arm in a position, and I'm going to apply some force downward, and I want you to let me know if you feel any pain, okay? Any pain with this test is a positive sign, right? Okay, so I just want you to put your arm just like that, and I'm going to press downward, and I want you to let me know if you have any pain, okay? Any pain? All right. All right, so the next test we're going to be doing is also called the lift-off test, and this one one is to test for tears of your subscapularis muscle. So this is also a test for rotator cuff tears. You don't have to do it right now, but what we're gonna do is I'm gonna get you to put your arm just like this on your back, and I'm gonna get you to lift it up like that. As long as you can lift it up, that's good. The only way this is a positive test is if you have to use extension of your shoulder and straighten your elbow to lift off. So you go ahead and try that. Okay, great job. Alright, the next test we're going to do is called the flexion test, and this is a test for pubital tunnel syndrome. And it's positive if you have any pain or tingling or numbness in these last two fingers right here. So what I want you to do is I want you to bend your elbow as much as you can with your wrist facing just like that, just how it is. Then I want you to cock your wrist back like this. And I just want you to hold that for 10 seconds, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You have any pain or any tingling? Alright. The next test we're going to be doing is called the moving valgus stress test. This is a test for medial collateral tears right here on your elbow. So I'm just going to be putting your arm into a position, and I want you to let me know if you feel any pain, okay? Alright, I'm just going to lift your arm. I'm starting to rotate it back. I'm going to bend your elbow. Any pain? Alright, the next one we're going to be doing is called the biceps squeeze test, and this is just a test to see if you have a biceps rupture. So what I'm going to get you to do is I'm just going to put your hand just about like that, and I'm going to squeeze right here, and what we want is for your hand to kind of turn over even just the slightest bit. That lets us know that you're okay. If not, then that's a positive test. Might take me a minute to find the spot. Alright, excellent. Alright, the next test we're going to be doing is called the biceps crease interval test. This is a test to measure for distal biceps rupture. So I'm just going to get you to bend your elbow for me real quick. Alright, and now I'm going to measure that, okay? So right there. So yours is 3.5 centimeters. It's only a positive test if it's greater than 6 centimeters. Alright, the next test we're going to be doing is called the reverse Phelan test, and this is just a test for compression of your medial nerve at the carpal tunnel. So what I'm going to get you to do is I'm going to get you to do this this genie pose, and I'm going to get you to hold it for 60 seconds, and I want you to let me know if you have any pain or tingling and numbness in the first 3 fingers, okay? Alright, you can go ahead and start. If you get any pain or tingling or anything like that, just let me know, okay? We can stop the test. How's school going?
It's going great.
Midterms? Having midterms right now?
Yeah, they're rough.
Yeah. Been sleeping a lot?
No.
You look tired.
I am.
Alright, you got 15 more seconds. Alright, you can stop. Great job. Alright, the next test we're going to be doing is called the upper limb tension test A. This is also a test for carpal tunnel syndrome. So I'm just going to be putting you in some different positions, and if you have a difference in 10 degrees of elbow extension with the different positions, that's a positive test. And it's also a positive test if you have greater pain when you bend your neck to the left, and if your pain is relieved whenever you bend your neck to the right. I'm going to have you do that while I have you in this position, okay? Alright, just relax right now. Alright, I want you to bend your neck to the left. How's that feel?
It's okay.
Okay, now I want you to bend it back to the right. The next test we're going to be doing is called the scaphoid shift test. This is just a test for the stability of your scaphoid, which is a bone in your wrist. I'm going to be taking your wrist into some different positions, and a positive test is if we hear like a clunk or a lot of excessive movement with your scaphoid. Okay? Just relax for right now. The next test we're going to do is called the Finkelstein test, and this is just a test for tendonitis of the tendons that run right here. So what I'm going to get you to do is I'm going to get you to make a fist, but I want you to tuck your thumb in just like this, and I'm going to get you to turn your wrist down like you're hammering, okay? And I want you to let me know if you have like really excessive pain when you do it. It's going to feel a little uncomfortable, but just if it's really, really painful, let me know, okay?